President Donald Trump is trailing presumptive Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden by 12 points in a new Monmouth University poll. Add the rising number of coronavirus cases in the nation and Russiagate 2.0 to the list of Trump's worries. So it's all over for Team Trump. I am Nivedita Varadarajan and welcome to an all-new episode of the Race to the White House. Today, we analyze Trump's weaknesses and strengths and the opportunities and threats that lie ahead. So, let's dive in. Let's face it, Trump has not exactly fulfilled his election promises. He really hasn't drained the swamp or built the border wall or curtailed corruption. Also, Trump's inability to improve the life of the American people is coming back to bite him. A new Bankrate survey published on June 15 found that 29% of Americans say that their finances have worsened since Trump took office and 45% say that they have remained the same. Only 17% say that their finances have improved. But Trump is the president. He is in charge. The elections in November is a vote on his performance. So if he performs now, he can win. It is up to him to address the issues that the public face in a fast and an effective manner. There are many issues for him to tackle right now, and one of the most important ones is the issue of evictions. An analysis by a tech company called Urban Footprint shows that nearly 6.7 million rent-burdened households could face eviction once the enhanced federal unemployment benefits ends this July and eviction bans across the country are lifted. California, New York, Florida, Georgia and Texas are on top of this list. If Trump could push the Republican Party to pass legislation to support the ban on evictions, it would do a world of good not only to him but also to the public. Going forward, he must push his party to focus on rebuilding the economy and to spend money on infrastructure. But some of them seem to be more interested in petty politics. There are still many threats looming around the corner. The Washington Post reports that there were 55,220 new coronavirus cases on Thursday. Florida and Texas, which Trump won in 2016, are now facing a surge in cases. But there seems to be no urgent measures in place to control the spread of the deadly virus. Trump is also losing the support of fellow Republicans. Last week, I told you about the Never Trump Republicans who are crossing down the aisle and are campaigning for Biden. One such group is the Lincoln Project. This group has spent a lot of money to campaign against Trump. At first, they released many attack ads against Trump, and now they are releasing ads showing the contrast between Trump and Biden. It is also important to note here that Trump's campaign, which is known for its vicious attack on opponents, hasn't been too active. Even his social media campaign has not picked up yet. There's a new controversy that could potentially derail Trump's campaign entirely. There have been several media reports that say that Russia paid Taliban to kill American soldiers in Afghanistan. The reports say that the White House knew about it but did not do anything to stop them. This is called Russiagate 2.0. Lastly, let's talk about Trump's one big strength. In a recent Times CNN poll, a majority of Americans approved Trump's handling of the economy, 50% to 45%. In Florida, Trump has a 4-point edge over Biden on the economy according to a Fox News poll which was released recently. In North Carolina, Georgia and Texas, where Biden is leading overall, Trump is doing well in this category. In a report, Forbes says there's one reason for this. Voters don't blame Trump for the economic slowdown. They blame COVID-19. So, what's my take? Polls show that Biden's lead over Trump is growing steadily and Biden isn't really doing much to warrant such a big wave in his favor. To win, he'll have to pull in independents and those who thought that he will bring in change in 2016. He has to reach out and convince the voters that he is the man to revive the economy. He has to convince the voter that he is better than Biden. He has the power to fundamentally change the life of the American people. Now, he must do it.